Well, into each life some rain must fall, and it fell for me right around the time of a picnic when I happened to break my ankle, which was a real big deal. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the morbid details, so I'll just say that I'd like to apologize for waiting so long to give you the picnic, but here's some highlights from it, and enjoy them. We'll talk about more things later on.
I feel good. I'm from St. Louis. And Peter Iris and all the companies and the crews for making this day happen today. And God bless and everybody go to church and pray because we wake up every day with a struggle. Peace, aka Murderous, and I'm off in the 9th scene.
Alright everybody, in case any of you people getting here real late, we have shirts on sale up here.
There's one thing to say to you. Shut up! It's got a dilator of the mouth, never shuts up.
Vince and Marty, two very sturdy men. Vince and Marty, two very lucky sturdy men. With lots of cash and lots of cash, lots of stash and gas for cruising. Vince and Marty, two very sturdy men. Vince and Marty, women stop and stare. Vince and Marty, ladies, we must learn to share. They are so kind to you and me. Most other studs would charge a fee. Vince and Marty. Oh, Vince and Marty.
Everybody sing along.
Oh, Vince and Marty.
Mr. Smarty Pants is here. I am you are a
Yeah, okay, quiet, kid. Now, we had, of course, the Studebakers performing at our picnic, which, of course, is a great group, a great bunch of people. But we also had, believe it or not, a band that came to the picnic unannounced and crashed the picnic and started playing without us knowing it.
We overrock. One more song, man. That's it.
overrock, world.
No, you don't overrock nobody. You're out of here, man. Get out of here. We got... Plug on these guys! They're crashing our party! Pull it, plug! Pull it, plug! Pull it, plug! Pull it, plug! Pull it, pull it, plug! That's it! That's it!
We outlocked you all.
Nobody crashes our party!
Well, the Aalim Dance Academy was there also doing some of their fabulous belly dancing. thanks to the Aalim Dance Academy for performing at our picnic. Thank you, guys. Wonderful job.
It's the jester. The jester. Let's hear it for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, attend me now as I, Phineas Dark, bring to you Emperor Dark's Carnival Macabre and Sinister Circus. We are now doing our Ministry of Pain tour. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a number of acts for you. Some freak exhibitions, excuse me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I call this the Ministry of Pain because our fine minister, St. Malachi Fenderson, will now perform to you his amazing weightlifting acts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I need some people to validate certain things. How heavy do you say that is? 5 pounds.
5 pounds.
5. What about you, sir? How about over here, somebody else? 4 pounds and a quarter, we'll stick with the 5 pounds. Anyone else? Now he doesn't lift it with his hands, he doesn't lift it with his ears, no, not quite yet. Now he lifts it with his tongue. Lift it! Oh my God, this is what I call a tongue twister, ladies and gentlemen. Now not only does he lift with his tongue, but did you know he's hard of hearing? Ouch. He's hard of hearing. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it only takes 7 pounds of pressure to remove a human ear. And 2 more pounds and it would be a flopping, fleshy, bloody mess. Pull it through! Pull it through! Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're asking yourself, what else can he do? What else can he do? Come on, ask it. What else can he do? This is the Ministry of Pain, and St. Malachi Fenderson does the 30-second sex change. You see before you a strapping male. Watch him grow nipples. Ready? Go! A cups, B cups. Oh! Put it down. How does that feel, Malachi? Ladies and gentlemen, St. Malachi has perfected the human Zippo. Are you ready for this now, ladies and gentlemen? No, the other torch. Thank you. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, of the 4 elements, earth we walk on, air we breathe, never leave home without fire or water, and this is the real Kmart Blue Light special stuff. Eat a light bulb! Later! Now, if you listen closely, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you can hear flesh sizzle. Hey, ladies! Health and beauty tip for you. Are you ready for this? It's a great way to shave your legs. Oh, wait a minute here. You think that's the glory torch? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Bob, come up here, Bob. The floating head of Bob, come on. Come on, Bob. Praise Bob. Yes, the Church of the Sub-Genius.
an original slacker. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I need you to do, Bob, is I need you to test. Is that a real light bulb? You know, we used to use frosted light bulbs, but it made them jittery, you know, the sugar content. Now, what I want you to do, Bob, is I want you to carefully step on that. No. Oh, he broke it. Oh, no. What I want you to do, oh, don't spill the glass. You know, he gets really antsy if you spill his food. Reach in there and pick up a couple good pieces of glass. Something big, something large, something jagged. No, not that. You might want to step out closer for the audience to see. See the glass! Come on, everyone. Kneel, Malachi, kneel. Now, feed it to him. He likes the taste of glass. Listen closely. Chew that up. Doesn't that make you cringe? Listen to it again. That is glass. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Notice before you, he has a simple sewing thread and needle. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he is going to sew his lip shut for your general amusement. Do we want to see that? Examine the through needle and thread, ladies and gentlemen. Examine it well. That is surgical silk and a real sewing needle. Please don't touch it. You're not sterilized. We'd hate to have him to get a lip infection. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to join the Ministry of Pain, it's only a $20 love donation and the small sacrifice of a meat skewer through your face. We haven't had any takers yet. The first stitch is for the radio programmer that sells down any kind of watered down crap for your music listening pleasure. Nothing but true. Thanks a lot. The second stitch is for the TV programmer that puts all the commercial crap, the situation comedies that are supposed to educate and enlighten you to entertain, but what really does it do? We're going for the third stitch now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the third stitch. That one is saved for the corporate executive that wants to sell anything to anybody at any cost. He'll tell you while pocketing your money that the tenfold escalated horrible death in the near vicinity of this plant has nothing to do with the toxic waste leaking into the playground. No, not at all. Two more? No, just three. One more stitch. And the last stitch is for the consumer. The consumer who buys it, buys everything that they tell you. Performance art is a dying art these days, ladies and gentlemen. You can't see this on the street. You can barely see this in the clubs. Your television won't show you this. But we, Emperor and Arch Carondelet Park and Sinister Circus, show it to you right here, right now. Give it up for Malachi! Pain is nothing to Malachi. He eats it. He loves it. Take it. Mom's the word. Show your audience, Malachi, what you do. Mum's the word, the conspiracy is silencing us. Respect and
You're watching the Worldwide Magazine cablecast of our picnic from June 8th, 1997. Those were the Jesters. Really crazy stuff. We have more, so keep watching. had a swinging time, all right. That was our picnic from last June. I want to thank the Studebakers who did a great job, and James Arndt who did the camera work, and Linda who helped in lots of other ways. So thanks to everybody that came, and thanks to everybody that helped, and we'll do it again someday. Not too soon.
Hey, Pete, this is your old buddy Vegas Joe Donne, baby. Just calling to say, hey, I'm watching your show and I love you. And I always will. To the good times. Adios, partner.
Your show stinks. I used to like it, but all you have on there are bimbos, Hoosiers, and fat slob losers. You guys need to grow up and get off television.
Yeah, Pete, I used to watch your show. And if you down St. Louis so much and don't like it, why don't you just move, okay? Don't down my hometown. I just hope the guy in the hospital bed was not at some of the past picnics spitting on everybody when he talked, so we all don't get TB. Oh, yeah, man, you know, like I'll be watching your show, and y'all be having Earth Days on there. You know, I got to say something about Earth Days. And, you know, man, what I'll be talking about is, you know, I was in my crib and talking about the environment, man, and all of a sudden, you know, man, I'll be going down in my basement, you know, man. And
Yeah, I was wondering how come you can say bitch and ass on TV, but you can't say shit or motherfucker. Oh, yeah, and a joint helps your show out a whole bunch.
Pete, when the hell are you going to put the Worldwide magazine on the World Wide Web? My buddy Steve bet me that you wouldn't be doing it, but I bet you're going to do it. It makes sense. Worldwide, World Wide Web, Worldwide magazine goes together. Do it, Pete, do it. Do you ever think about the fact that when you go to the cathedral like that and film it, that the three of you individually act less mature than the kids that are there? I would think that you might just consider that sometime. I would say that I do agree with you about all the buildings that are torn down in St. Louis, but when it's the welfare system and everything is taken over, I don't know what you expect. The middle class is left. There's no way to maintain a city, so you just gonna have to get used to it because it's what it's gonna be. Just like the people that try to watch your show and find some intelligence have to get used to the fact that they're not going to find it there. I agree with the caller that called up on here and said that compared your show to WGNU. In fact, I would like to call you the White Onion Horton, except there already was a White Onion Horton, and that was an individual named Mark Kaysen, who was the type of man who would sit out in Chesterfield and lie about how many blacks live there. This is the kind of stuff that's destroyed the city of St. Louis. It's worse than just goes way beyond a buildings torn down. The city is totally racially polarized, and we've got a bunch of idiots of both colors who are just content to play games while the city burns down.
You guys suck. I can't believe you said that deer hunting crap on your television show, and then you wonder why Charter Communication wants to take you off the air. Think about it, you dumbasses.
Yeah, I'm watching your show for the first time, and all I can say is, what a joke.
Yes, what a joke. Well, of course it's a joke. It's a comedy show. Kind of a comedy show, only it's not funny sometimes. Anyway, coming to our town this Sunday, August 17th, 1997. There's going to be a celebration, a very special celebration for the King, Elvis Presley. You know, 20 years ago this month, the King left us, and the world has never been the same. But did the King really leave? Did he really die? Well, some people think so. And some people think not. Some people believe the King is alive. We're presenting Elvis is Alive 1997. Coming to the Galaxy this Sunday, August 17th, 1997 at 8 p.m. It's going to be a wild time with Elvis impersonators, Elvis music, Elvis stuff, Elvis food, a psychic connection to Elvis, and believe it or not, some people have promised that Elvis will be in the building. Outside of being in Memphis, there is no place to be that is more Elvis than Elvis is Alive 97. Now to find out more information, call the Viewers Hotline 879-3002. 879-3002. Now if you're an Elvis imitator, impersonator, or whatnot, or a Priscilla or Lisa Marie impersonator, give us a call on that same number, 879-3002, and you can be part of this gala event. An event that will shock the tabloids when they write in the future weeks about Elvis being seen right here in St. Louis at the Galaxy this Sunday, August 17th. It's being hosted by the legendary Bill Beeny, of course, the top Elvis expert in the country. Also the curator and founder of the Elvis is Alive Museum. He has proof that Elvis is alive. Should you not find out the truth? Anyway, we'll see you there. And once again, give us a call on the Viewers Hotline, 879-3002, for more information. Elvis is Alive 97. Right now we're in Union Station at a very unique shop that we're showing to you, not as an advertisement, but for your information. It's the Everything's Elvis shop, right?
Everything's Elvis.
And let me ask you this. What is the deal with this shop? Is this a national chain or is this a one-time only shop?
Well, this is, I don't know, you'd call it a one-time only. We have the museum in Wright City, and we have an Elvis shop there. And we have a cafe with an Elvis shop in Forestdale. And then we have this Elvis shop.
Now, of course, we're talking to the legendary Bill Beeny. How you doing, buddy? It's nice to see you.
Fine. It's good to see you
again. It's great to see you. It's really great.
I haven't seen you since the days of our interview at the museum.
The Elvis Museum is still open.
Yeah, we're alive and well.
Well, show us some of the interesting things you have here.
Well, we have a monitor running out in the hall. I think maybe you got a shot of it. It plays all during the hours that we are open. It does the famous Aloha from Hawaii and 68 special comeback. These are playing all day long. We have several videos for sale as well as tapes. We have keychains, Elvisopoly. We have t-shirts, swinging leg clock.
There's nothing but Elvis stuff here. This is all Elvis.
This is all Elvis.
Elvis.
It's like the name says, everything's Elvis.
Wow. Now let me ask you something, Bill. Do you still believe that Elvis is alive?
We know he is.
Tell us about that.
Well, we've had a recent development that I guess this would be the place that it's first been announced because it's a very new development. We have been able to do a DNA on Elvis's tissue that proves that he's alive.
Really?
Yes. We haven't ballyhooed this in the press at this point.
This is kind of like an exclusive for Worldwide Magazine?
Well, pretty well so.
That's good.
We were able to get, through the help of a physician in Memphis and the work of a pathologist there, a tissue of Elvis when he had a biopsy in '75, as liver biopsy. And we compared that with the tissue from the body that was in the casket. This was done by a laboratory in Burlington, North Carolina. And after about 6 weeks of careful testing, their results was the two did not match. In other words, the live Elvis did not match the body that was in the casket.
Well, of course, one was alive, one was dead.
Well, I mean, the tissue didn't match.
Well, they wouldn't be the same if they were alive and dead.
Well, what I'm saying is tissue taken from Elvis when he was alive did not match the tissue from the body that was in the casket. The DNA was different, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
The DNA did not match. So there were two different people.
So this is kind of conclusive proof that Elvis is probably alive,
Now
right,
you
Bill?
shouldn't have put the probably. Elvis is alive. No probably.
Do you think you'll ever be able to talk to Elvis?
Yes, I do. I think I'll talk to Elvis.
Well, why is he in hiding for?
Well, I don't know that he's hiding. If you got $300 million in good health, you don't particularly need to hide. Elvis could probably walk in here today and we wouldn't recognize him. People are looking for a young Elvis like they see in the mementos and memorabilia, but Elvis is a 61-year-old man with gray hair and a mustache.
Well, listen, I got something that's
You may be Elvis.
Let me tell you something. This is kind of a surprise, but in our travels, we have met a woman that says she has seen Elvis. We're going to bring her up here right now. Mavis? Mavis? This is Mavis, and she says that she has seen Elvis. This is serious now, I'm not kidding.
All right.
I have indeed seen Elvis. Elvis was he was at this shop that is part of this Chinese group of stores. It's on Olive Street Road. He was at the counter and they had like moon pies there. Moon pies are those soybean pies, and they're kind of sweet. They're not, but it's a Chinese staple. And he was there buying moon pies at the store on Olive Street Road. It really wasn't recent. It was about a month ago, but I saw him there.
Wait. You're telling me Elvis just happened to be in St. Louis a month ago?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's in St. Louis all the time.
Not too much of a coincidence. I don't believe you.
Well, you don't have to believe me. I believe me. I know that it was Elvis, and
I believe it.
and
Sure.
I spoke with him. I asked him,
Yes, I believe
and he acknowledged that yes, he was. And I just wanted to respect his privacy, and I didn't want to intrude. But he was there, and he was buying moon pies. I mean, he may live here for all I know, but I just saw him myself 1 month ago buying moon pies.
Could maybe it have been a Elvis impersonator? Maybe instead of really the Elvis, really the king.
Well, he might have been an impersonator, but I don't believe that.
You talk to Bill about this.
Well, I think that you've got something there. Our investigation has uncovered the fact, and right now I don't want to give the name of the hospital, that periodically Elvis comes to our one of our world-famous hospitals here in the St. Louis area for treatment, and it comes under an alias name. And it very well could have been on one of these trips that you saw him. And I don't doubt that for a minute.
Do you think when he's in St. Louis, does he drive or is he chauffeured about?
I don't know about in St. Louis. We know that he was on one occasion in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and he was chauffeured about in a black Lincoln car. And he had 2 bodyguards and a chauffeur. And we have verification that it definitely was Elvis Presley. So I think that he gets around over a lot of the area, and I think he spends a lot of time in Memphis. As I said, he doesn't have to hide. He doesn't have to wear a disguise. The years are his disguise because people are not looking for a 62-year-old Elvis Presley.
Well, the man I saw looked like Elvis Presley, just a few years advanced, and I know that it was him. Mr. Beeny, do you have any comments about Elvis pumping his own gasoline? Those stories?
Well, I don't know. The history we've had in the past, and this is not to discredit you, we have not gone deeply into sightings, and there have been many. Some of them I'm sure are authentic. Many are not authentic. But the thing that we go on is scientific evidence, and we have hard scientific evidence through this DNA that has been done. We have verification from the hospital records that the tissue from the liver was indeed Elvis Presley's. We have written testimony from the hospital records, the Missouri Baptist Hospital, that the body in the casket, that the samples taken were in fact those samples, and the two did not match. The Elvis of 1975 did not match the man in the casket. Recently, I was flown to New York by CNBC to do a show and debate Elvis's bodyguards, Marty Lacker, Red West, and some of the others. And Marty Lacker and Billy Smith, Elvis's cousin, recently came out with an article in People magazine and said they delivered money to the family whose father and husband had been the donor body that had been placed in the casket. They said he had made about 6 trips with Elvis to a plastic surgeon to have his face altered to look even more like Elvis. And Elvis promised that he would take care of this man's family. And here his first cousin and the chief of the Memphis Mafia both conceded that that indeed this had happened.
Is there any chance that Elvis will come here to Union Station, possibly even to this store, to make an appearance for all of his faithful?
Well, I wouldn't speculate on that. I don't know if he would come here or if he would come to the Elvis is Alive Museum. That's something that I would leave for the king to decide.
But let me ask you one thing, Bill, to change the subject a little bit. Just between you and me. I mean, you're here at Union Station. Isn't the rent like unbelievably expensive here?
Well, I don't want to go into a private contract between me and Union Station, except to say that we have worked out an acceptable agreement that they're happy with and I'm happy with.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I heard the rent was really high here.
Rent is high here, but the king deserves first-class place, and this is first class.
You can't argue with that. Well, Bill, being you're here all the time, this is real close to my house, we're going to be coming back to see you on a regular basis. You're doing a great job.
Good, Pete.
Thank you for keeping the memory of Elvis alive and hopefully keeping Elvis alive. And we will be here again. This is a real neat shop, and thank you so much for your hospitality.
Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you, Bill.
I appreciate it.
It's not the last time, though. It's not the last time.
Well, I appreciate that.
Okay,
You're
thank
very
you.
kind.
Thank you, Bill. So there you have it. Does the king live? Is the king among us? Is that man you're seeing at the 7-Eleven buying a Slurpee? Is that the king? Maybe he's right next to you right now, and you don't even know it. The mystery goes on. The mystery rages on. What is the answer? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to try to find out this Sunday, August 17th, as we have the Elvis Lives get together. It's going to be downtown, and if you want more information, call us on the hotline, 879-3002. There's going to be a whole bunch of Elvis imitators there. In fact, if you're an Elvis imitator and you'd like to be part of the show, give us a call right now at 879-3002. If the number is busy, call back later. It's open all the time. We'd love to hear from you. There's going to be Elvis food there. There's going to be an Elvis seance there. There's going to be Elvis music there, Elvis memorabilia. It's going to be a totally Elvis night. A very special night to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the King's supposed death. Where were you when Elvis died? I was working at a radio station, and walking down the hall, I saw the news machine, bells were ringing at the AP wire, and I tore it off and saw the news that Elvis supposedly had passed away. Well, a little bit of history had passed away too, and the world has never been the same since this event. The King. Will he be with us this Sunday, August 17th? Maybe he'll be in the audience. Maybe he'll be outside. Who knows? The King. Is he really dead? If you're an Elvis, Lisa Marie, or Priscilla impersonator and want to be part of this event, just give us a call on the Viewers Hotline, 879-3002. And for more information, you can also check out this week's issue of the Riverfront Times. And by the way, we'd like to thank the RFT for all their great help in the production of this event. See you there this Sunday, August 17th.
Wait a minute. Get back here. Right, Tommy.
Are we on? Oh, okay, good. Hey, listen, we just saw him perform on stage, and now he's here with us in person, the one and only Scott Elvis.
I'm Scott Elvis Presley, and I'm here with a little guy right here, a friend of mine, Tommy. Okay? And I want to say something, Tommy. I appreciate you. I will shake your hand, okay? And I want you to say something to Mike, Tommy.
Well, I appreciated your performance. I've always have been an Elvis Presley fan.
Okay. Very good, Tommy. And I want to turn it over to the Todios, or Todios. Okay, take it away.
Hi, I'm Tiffany from Todios in St. Charles. Nice to be here. I'm Donna from Todios in St. Charles.
Susie from St. Peters, Missouri.
And I'm Judy from Todios in St. Charles.
I'm Scott Elvis from Memphis, Tennessee. When I go there. I live here in St. Louis, Missouri. Okay? But I like to do Elvis Presley, and it's one of my hobbies.
Hey, Scott, listen, the name of our program is called Worldwide Magazine, and we'd like you to say, hi, this is Scott Elvis, and I never watch Worldwide Magazine. Could you do that?
I can do that.
Okay, wait a second, so we can cue it up. So here we go. Here's Scott Elvis doing his promo for our program. Wait 1 second now, okay. Okay.
I'm Scott Elvis, and I don't like Worldwide Magazine. I never watched Worldwide Magazine. There's a lot of imitators in the United States today. But I have a good imitator to come out and do a show, and absolutely free of charge is hard to find.
Oh. What do you think about Colonel Parker? Is Colonel Parker still alive?
Colonel Parker is Atlanta, Georgia.
What is he doing nowadays?
What is he doing right now? He's looking for new talent.
Well, he must be pretty old, isn't he?
I wouldn't say that. He's a young man.
He's about 90 or 100 or something, 110.
I'm Scott Elvis, and I don't watch Worldwide Magazine. Percy. Mr. Hannon. Yes, I want to say everybody in St. Jude's Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee, hello and goodbye.